Hello, everybody. AMD stock has been one of the most exciting and talked about semiconductor stocks in recent years, yet its performance has been incredibly volatile. The stock is down 16% after its latest quarterly earnings report, and it's dropped over 40% from its 2024 highs, but it's still up significantly over the past 5 years. Today, AMD trades around $134.90 per share at this filming. But the big question is AMD a buy at these levels, or should you wait for a better opportunity? Welcome, everyone. My name is Steve, and I like to go do deep dives into stock fundamentals, examining the numbers and details that investors need to understand before making decisions. So if you're interested in digging into AMD stock with me, you're in the right place. Let's start with the positives, and there are plenty of reasons to be optimistic about AMD's future. AMD's data center segment had an incredible quarter three, generating $3.5 billion in revenue, which is up 122% year over year. This growth was driven by its EPYC processors and Instinct GPUs, which are gaining traction in AI and enterprise markets. Big names like Meta, Microsoft, and Oracle are deploying AMD's chips to power AI workloads, with Meta alone using over 1.5 million EPYC CPUs. AMD's quarter three 2024 results included revenue of $6.8 billion, which was up 18% year over year, gross margins of 54%, which is an improvement of 250 basis points, and earnings per share of 92 cents, up 31% year over year. These results showcase AMD's ability to expand profitability while navigating a challenging environment. AMD's Instinct MI300 and MI325 GPUs are creating excitement in the AI space. The company expects its data center GPU revenue to exceed $5 billion in 2024, up from initial projections of only $2 billion earlier this year. These products are designed to compete directly with NVIDIA's GPUs, and customer adoption is ramping up rapidly. AMD has guided quarter four revenue to $7.5 billion, which is a 22% year-over-year increase. The company is also launching its next-gen Ryzen processors, which are seeing strong demand in both consumer and commercial markets. AMD's partnership with major companies like Bayer, AstraZeneca, and Volkswagen highlights its expanding presence in enterprise computing. The company generated $496 million in free cash flow and repurchased 1.8 million shares for $250 million. This shows AMD is committed to returning value to its shareholders. Now let's address the challenges, because not everything is perfect at AMD. AMD's gaming segment, which includes chips for gaming consoles like the PlayStation and Xbox, saw a massive 69% revenue decline year over year, dropping to $462 million. This is primarily due to reduced orders from Microsoft and Sony as they scaled back console production to manage inventory levels. Another weak segment was the embedded segment, which supplies chips for industrial devices, medical equipment, and automotive systems, also struggling with revenue down 25% year over year to $927 million. This reflects ongoing softness in the industrial markets. Another major concern investors should be aware of is that AMD is facing significant supply chain challenges, primarily due to production constraints at Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company, its key manufacturing partner. The good news is that AMD expects these supply chain issues to improve in the next year. The company is ramping up production for its upcoming MI325X chip, a competitive alternative to NVIDIA's Blackwell GPUs. Additionally, NVIDIA's backlog for Blackwell chips, currently over a year, could push business to AMD as a faster alternative. While these issues are significant, they're not insurmountable. AMD has the potential to recover, especially as supply chain improvements take hold and the demand for its new chip grows. Let's take a second to compare AMD to its biggest competitor, NVIDIA. NVIDIA has dominated the AI chip market, with its stock up over 170% this year, while AMD is down about 5% year to date. NVIDIA's revenue last quarter was $32.8 billion, up a staggering 81% thanks to its high-performance GPUs like the H100 and H200. But there is somewhere where AMD actually has an edge. AMD's forward price to earnings ratio is 28 compared to NVIDIA's 35, suggesting AMD is slightly cheaper relative to its expected earnings. Next, AMD's MI325X chip, which is rolling out next year, could provide a viable alternative to NVIDIA's chips, especially for companies looking to diversify their suppliers. The AI chip market is rapidly growing, and there's room for both NVIDIA and AMD to thrive. While NVIDIA remains the leader, AMD's competitive pricing and expanding product portfolio make it a strong contender, in my opinion. So what does the future hold for AMD? The company is betting big on its data center and AI-related products, which now account for over half of its revenue. CEO Lisa Su has emphasized the growing demand for AI infrastructure and AMD's role in meeting that demand. The upcoming launch of the MI325X chip is a major catalyst to watch. If this product gains traction, it could help AMD capture significant market share in the AI space. On the consumer side, AMD's Zen 5 processors are performing well, and any recovery in gaming or embedded markets could provide additional upside. But it's not all smooth sailing. Supply chain improvements will take time, and competition from NVIDIA remains fierce. Investors will need to be patient as AMD navigates these challenges. Before we wrap up, let's take a second to talk about AMD's stock volatility and its current price. AMD stock is known for its volatility. Over the past year, the stock has experienced significant swings with a 52-week range between $116.37 and $227.30. This means that while there are opportunities for gains, there's also a higher risk of sharp declines. Investors should be prepared for this level of fluctuation. As of November 15, 2024, AMD stock closed at $134.90. This is near the lower end of its 52-week range, which could indicate a buying opportunity if you believe in the company's long-term prospects. So is AMD a buy, a hold, or a sell? Right now, I personally see AMD as a long-term opportunity. The company's strength in data centers and its push into AI are very promising. The MI325X chip and improving supply chain dynamics could be game changers. However, the struggles in gaming and embedded segments, along with supply chain challenges, mean that there are still risks to consider. For me, I plan to continue holding my small position and possibly even adding at these levels, and especially if the stock drops any further. Just remember, if you're looking to invest, ask yourself if you can handle the volatility and if you believe in AMD's potential in the AI and data center markets. If you're looking for analysis on another stock that I hold in my portfolio, check out this video right here. Take care, and I will see you next time.